so strong. Now she on a higher level, you gotta be on. This is her show, now you gotta perform. If you don't like it, then you...
Hey nail besties, well, not nail besties, how are you guys doing? Your girl is back again with another video, and I wanted to start off with some encouragement because I just want to remind you to have faith, show up for you. Trust me, it's not easy, I know that. Some days you're tired, some days you doubt yourself, and some days it feel like nobody sees your work. But you know what? At the end of the day, you have to show up anyways, because if you're not showing up for yourself, how do you expect other people to show up for you? If you're searching for clients, you have to consistently post your work. People will appreciate you for the stage that you're in life and in your career. You just have to be transparent, because if you put out your work and this is how your work look at this stage, you have clients out there that will see that work and be like, you know what, I'm willing to grow with her. You know, not everyone is looking for a perfectionist. Stop trying to be a perfectionist in everything that you do. Trust me, everybody you see online, they're putting their best foot forward. They got doubts too. But what separates the one who wins? They post anyway. They show up anyway. You know what I'm saying? They try anyway. So post your work. Be proud of it. Be proud, because people will know. I don't know, but this is infectious. How you feel during a post, that's how your followers will feel. And I prove that over and over and over again. Sometimes I post a video, I didn't put too much love in it, so the video didn't get that much love. But whenever I take my time and put effort into it, the video receives the love. So what you give is really what you will get back. So post your work anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect. And at the end of the day, what are you really posting for? Are you posting for clients, or are you posting to impress other stylists? So even if you're a hairstylist, I hope this can still inspire you. You don't have to be a nail tech, any type of entrepreneur. Who are you posting for? Are you posting to stunt on other entrepreneurs, stylists, or you're posting to get clients? It all depends. You know, everybody's on a different journey. But if you're posting to get clients, show your work. They appreciate you for where you are on your journey. If you're struggling with clientele, leave in the comment section, what do you feel like you're not doing right, or where do you feel like you're going wrong? What are you already doing, and what we can improve on? Because I want to help you as well. You know, every day I come in here and I show nail videos, put the acrylic here, put the acrylic there, but I also want to know in what way I can help you to build your clientele. Let me give you 3 quick tips to keep your clients coming back. Be consistent. Even if it's slow, be reliable. People love knowing they can count on you. So if you have one appointment for the day, show up for that one client, because that one client obviously loves you. That's why they book another appointment even when nobody showed up for you. So make sure you show up for your appointments. Be professional. If you're running behind, let your client know, hey, I'm 10 minutes behind, I'm 15 minutes behind. But always show up. It's a different thing if, okay, something comes up, an emergency. But in my case, let's say, for example, if I text a client and I'm like, girl, I can't make it in today, she will understand, because she know Chelsea never cancels. I can count on my one hand how many times I canceled a client, and I'm doing nails 6 years now, and I can count on one hand how many times I canceled a client. So at the end of the day, if you should cancel, your client should know, yo, this girl does not play about her work. She takes what she does very seriously. So if she says she can't make it, she definitely can't make it. So you really try your best to be reliable. Make a nail appointment an experience. Make it an experience. Don't just do the nails. Make them feel special. A clean space, a good vibe, a good convo. What topic is trending right now? And I'm not saying you have to talk through the whole appointment, because no, I do not talk to my whole nail appointments at all. Maybe I'd say I talk for 30%, or it depends on if it's a regular client. I talk more. It all depends on the client, but at the end of the day, I know that all my clients are comfortable to talk to me. My face does not look grumpy, because sometimes just off your attitude, your aura, people can be like, oh no, I'm not about to say nothing to her, she doesn't look like she's in the mood. Let's say, for example, you go to a restaurant, right, and got the waitress got a sting face, and they're just so short with everything they say to you. They're like, so do you want some water, or are you guys getting anything else for appetizer, or whatever the case is. But based on how they're talking to you, you can tell that they're having problems, or they are going through stuff, maybe at work or their private life, whatever the case is. But I feel like at the end of the day, as a professional, the least you could do is have a normal face. I'm not saying you have to kiki kaka, but have a normal face. Don't let your client feel like, oh my gosh, I probably should have canceled this appointment because she's not in the mood. Don't make a client feel bad for spending money with you. You see what I'm saying? That I don't agree with. You don't have to talk for the whole appointment, but you could be welcoming and let your client know, if you need anything, let me know. They should feel comfortable to say, hey girl, did you see that last night on Instagram, or did you watch the news? I saw that. And you could respond nicely, and then you could go back to what you're doing. But at least you have to make your clients feel welcome. At the end of the day, they're spending money. Like today, to be exact, I had this one client. That lady was like, oh, I had a nail tech. I stopped going to her because her work, mind you, her work is amazing. That's what she said to me. Mind you, her work is amazing, but her attitude is stink. And I feel like anywhere I'm going, I need to feel appreciated, and I need to feel welcomed. And I agree with that 1000%. You can't, like, I legit just spent $150 with you. Why do I leave feeling like I was bothering you? You know what I mean? And also, guys, use good products. This one is major. Bad products will ruin your progress. It will ruin your application, everything, because if you're not using good products, you will learn slower. So take that extra $5-10, add it to what you got, and buy quality products. The colored acrylics on Sheen, and you trying to do this and you trying to do that. If you can work it, girl, work it. But try to use good products every time, because if you're struggling with speed, using good products will help you. If your application is bumpy and lumpy, using good products will help you. You always want to use good products, even to prevent lifting. And lifting is the next point that I'm going to touch, because if you want to build your clientele, why is your nail still lifting? I have like, let me see. I have like 8 prep videos on my channel. So you guys need to watch more prep videos, more application videos. Lifting starts with your prep. Lifting starts with your application. All that stuff. It's like it all ties in as to why your nail is lifting. Clients will not come back if their nails are not lasting. In this economy, money is hard to come by. So your work needs to last. I would say 3 weeks. If you can guarantee your clients 3 weeks, I don't see why they would not come back. 3 weeks is good. That's like once a month. You know, I feel like that's fair enough. So your nails should not be lifting after 2 weeks. If that is, maybe you should try to dehydrate your nails. If you're not using a dehydrator, maybe you should try dehydrating the nail, because I must say, ever since I started to dehydrate my nails, trust me, it lasts so much longer. And I wasn't dehydrating my nails all my life, like all my nail career. I probably started to dehydrate the nail like a year and a half ago, and you don't have to buy expensive products to dehydrate the nail. All you really need is 99% alcohol. Spray that on the nail, and that's it. That's all you really need to do. But try to dehydrate the nail if your nails are still lifting. Dehydrating the nail just helps with removing any excess oil that's on the nail. So just in case you don't know, the oils don't bond well with your acrylic. It will cause lifting. So dehydrating the natural nail is important. It removes oil. So if your acrylic has something to, so it removes oil, so your acrylic has something to adhere to, if that makes sense, because the oil is like a barrier in between. So dehydrate your nail if you're struggling with lifting, because that's the number one key to having your client comes back. No matter how bomb your design is and all that, don't skip the dehydration. So talking about products, I know you guys saw that I didn't bring back most of my old colors, and that's because I had a fallout with my, not a fallout, but I would say a fallout, because she changed my formula and I didn't appreciate that. So the thing is, I recently had to switch my vendor because the old one changed the formula without even telling me. And honestly, I was pissed, like pissed. I worked too hard to deliver on quality products just for you to switch my formula and then maybe have my customers, and mind you, this is the last batch. And I was like, let me try to use one of my powders because I ran out of a color. So I went into the last batch and I took out another color, and I'm like, why does the formula feels different? And that's when I went back and I sampled like each color from the formula, from the each I went back and I tried each color from the last batch, and that's when I noticed that the formula changed. And they're going to tell me they didn't change the formula, and that really rubbed me the wrong way. So I went and I did have another vendor on standby, to be honest, because they did one thing before that I really did not like, and I started to search for other vendors, because mind you, I send my formula to my vendor, like, this is how I want my acrylics to be, and they send me back my product based on the sample that I send to them. I was like, how I want it to be mixed, all that. That's what I do, and then they send it back to me. So the relaunch took a good minute because I had to send all those formula to the new vendor, and then I end up changing the colors. But mind you, I did keep the colors along the same range, like the nudes and the pinks. And guys, if you're interested in shopping the old acrylics, I'm using one of the old acrylics in this video right now, and as you can see, they work fine, they were good. It's just not the formula that I initially bargained for. But this is one of the old colors. I think this one is City Girls. So if you like this one and the other old colors, they're on sale. They're $10. You can be $10, because I just want to get rid of all those old formulas. So go ahead and grab the old formula if you like what you saw in this video. And this video is real time. So to everyone that's always supporting me, thank you very much, guys. You don't even understand how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And I push through every single day. Every day I wake up, I'm not in the mood, to be honest. People be like, because I post a lot on Instagram, and people think, oh, you look like you are always in the mood to create content. How do you get inspired? And I'm like, I'm not always in the mood. I just push myself. Even sometimes at work, boy, I'm telling you, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't feel like recording today. But then I think about it, I say, if I don't record today, I'm not gonna have anything to post. So I pick the camera up, pick my phone up, put it on the stand, and just start recording. That's all I have to do. But honestly speaking, did I really want to record? not really, not all the time. That's how I feel like, oh, I can't wait to start recording. So it's important to who wins is the one are the ones that's always showing up for themselves. So you have to show up, girl, show up for you. And also, this drill bit that I'm using, it's Pana. I've been using their drill bit for a good minute. This is the medium bit. I'm not sure if they still have it because I was searching for them on what you call it, on Amazon, and I could not find this bit. But I feel like sometimes I feel like they just sell out very fast. So you can go and search Pana, and you're going to see a lot that comes up. But I personally like the bit that the tip of it is narrow. That's the bit that I like. So if you like this bit, type in Pana, and I'm going to try to leave the link in the description as well, because to be honest with you, I've been using their drill bits for quite some time, maybe 3 years straight. I've been using Pana drill bit. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description if you're interested in this. This is the medium one. I also have the coarse one that I use for soak offs. I like to use a more aggressive drill bit to soak the nails off. So one for soak off and one for debulking the acrylic after I file. The set that I'm doing today is for my client's birthday. She did come with an inspo pic, and she told me that's what she wanted. So I'm just gonna recreate the set. And shout out to all my Cancer girlies, guys. Did I tell you guys I have 4 sisters? 4, not 1, not 2, baby, 4. That's born July 16th. Same mom, July 16th, and they got different dads, so from two fathers. And then so like two each, 2 and 2 different men, same July 16th. I think that is crazy. I'm like, there's some way she must be able to make money from that. Is there like a TV show she could go on? I'm sure somebody could interview her, because 4 kids on July 16th is crazy. Like, why are you so fertile around that time of the year? I don't know. Guys, if you know a black polish that you like to use, please let me know. Because I feel like sometimes D&D is a hit or miss. Like when I'm using it and I'm curing it, I don't know if maybe it's my light. Maybe my light is going bad. But I do feel like sometimes it curdles, even without it being too thick. I feel like sometimes the black is curdling. If you guys need any help with building your clientele, just ask me questions down in the comment section, or you can even send me a DM. Where do you feel like you're going wrong? That's what I want to know, because are you guys utilizing social media correctly? Because whenever I post a video, I usually get bookings from it. I feel like you guys need to show, and to make a reel, it doesn't take that long. All you need is 3 clips. 1 to show your retention, 1 to show your application, and 1 to show your results. And if it's a full set, you could just show a little tip application, 5-second clip, and then you could show the end results. People just want to come to your page and see that you know what you're doing. Because let's say I tag you, people are going to click on your page like, oh, let me see how her work looks. And if they come to your page and the work is crap, they're not going to book. So you have to post your work every single time. I would say at least 3 to 4 times a week on the low end. But if you can maintain 5-6 days, go for it. But I would say minimum 3 times a week if you're really trying to get clients. So let me know what you're already doing and what you think you might be falling short. That way I can see if I could assist you in any way. You could send me a message. I will answer to you. Or you could send me a DM on Instagram. Just let me know, where do you feel like you're going wrong? Where? Because I want all of us to win. I want all of us to win. I want all of us to get clients. And even if you work from home, you still have a clientele. Listen, I have clients that I was working with since I'm working from my garage, not even a spare room, baby, a garage. You hear me? I set up a whole bar in the garage. I went to Home Goods, I think, and I bought a partition, put the partition up, so I screened half of the garage off, and I used the other half to do my nails. I put a little vent in there. I think it was a heater because the time was cold. So at that time I had a heater, not a vent. So okay, let me tell you. So what I did was, when I was working from the garage, I bought a partition. Okay, so I used half for, you know, the all the junk and stuff, and then the other half I used that for the nails. What I did was I opened the entrance door to go to the house. So I was my nail setup was closer to the door to enter the house. So I opened that entrance door for some airflow. Then I partitioned the nail area. I cracked the garage a tad bit, from time to time, not straight throughout. So I would crack the garage maybe like for 5 minutes, then I'll close it back, and then I have that airflow from that's going through the house. And then I'll have a heater because at that time it was cold. So I have clients that's coming to me from the garage, and I put a little like stand out there, put a TV on it so they could watch TV. I got me a little speaker box. I got me a little bar shelf, set up some liquor on it. I put a carpet on the floor as well. That way they could you know, their foot is not like on the bare concrete. So I put that carpet to bring the aesthetic up. So you have to improvise. Use what you have to improvise. Clients will come to you. Show your space. Make sure it's clean. Make sure you make it clear that I'm working from home. And yeah, they will show up for you. I promise you. Just be real. Show more of yourself on your page. Showing more of yourself will definitely help you, because that way people get like a connection with you through, like, just from social media. They could already be like, oh, she seems like a nice person. They build trust as well. Imagine you're booking with someone, they work from home, you never see a picture of them, only as like the little profile picture. That don't make no sense. So girl, if you want to get more clients, start posting, show your face, show your progress. There are clients out there that appreciate your journey, and they will book with you. So start doing that. Have a pleasant attitude to your clients, and they will love you right back. If you guys have any suggestions of another stone glue other than Macart, I am open to trying another glue. I've been using Macart for a while. Yes, it's good, but I do feel like I could try out another gem glue. So if you guys are using another gem glue that you feel like is really, really good, and you tried Macart before, you just feel like it's way better, leave me a comment. I want to try that. The nail art brush that I'm using, that I used to do this set, is an art brush that I'm testing out, because I want to add nail art brush to my collection, because I feel like there's no good nail art brush out there. No good nail art brush. And guys, before you start cussing brands out, make sure you're doing the right thing. For example, your nail art brush, make sure you're not using acetone to clean that brush. Make sure you are using a brush cleaner. Acetone will destroy your bristles, so make sure that you are not using acetone on your brush. Brush cleaner, please. Moving forward, only brush cleaner. This brush, I really love it. I've been working with it for like 3 months now. I gave one to one of the other girls that work in my shop, and I'm using one. I asked her for her feedback. She loves it, and she loves art as well. So I know, like, if she's drawing with it for so long, and I check on her like once a week, yo, how is the brush? Do you like the brush? I'm still using mine. How is yours? Stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for supporting 876 Nails as always. Until the next video, bye.
I'ma tell you right now, you better be good to me, girl. Let me
take you home tonight.